Hi guys, Darkwater here, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. It has been a few weeks. Actually, it's been longer than that for me, but it's been a little bit. Let's just say that since I last played American Truck Simulator, and honestly, since I last played any video games, I ended up moving. So I am now recording in my own place. Me and my wife, we got our own little apartment, so nice little place. So had to get everything set up. I got a new desk. Had to work out a couple things, and I got everything set up. It took me a minute, but I finally got everything good, ready to roll. So that being said, we are back here in American Truck Simulator. As you can tell, there's a new event going on. We're not going to be participating in the event today. However, later this week, I will be doing a live stream of the event for Halloween. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I believe it'll be on... What day is it today? I lose track of my days. Sorry. It'll be next Wednesday. Sorry. Next Thursday. No, not next Thursday. It will be this coming Thursday. So this video is going to be coming out on Sunday. So it'll be on Thursday this week, right before Halloween on the 17th or 27th. So, wait, no, I'm on the wrong month. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. It'll be the 30th. So it'll be on the 30th where I'll be doing a live stream for Halloween. We'll be doing the event. I'm not sure how long the event's going to be, but that's the only day I really have time to dedicate to American Truck Simulator and for the event. So we're going to have to get the event done. I work the 31st. Actually, I don't. But I do have stuff going on the 31st. So I unfortunately won't be able to do anything then. I was supposed to work, but I requested off. That being said, on the 30th, expect a live stream. I'll make a post on it after this video goes live so that way you guys can stay tuned. I also recorded another episode of Ready or Not, so be sure to watch out for that too. That'll be coming out on Tuesday. So just some stuff to look forward to. That being said, I have everything all set up to go. We are in our realistic economy profile, I don't want to say owner-operator because we don't have our own truck yet, but essentially that's what this profile is. We're starting from scratch as a drive for hire and seeing what we can do until we get our own truck. So we are here in the game. Ignore the event. This is the Witches of Brackenridge. I think that's how you pronounce it. So just ignore that for now. Again, that'll be on Thursday, so be sure to stay tuned. We are in the 1.56 version of the game, so we're no longer in the open beta. I think I played a little bit of that. So I just have a couple things here to go over because the UI has changed. So we can borrow $250,000. That seems ridiculous. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I think I messed something up here. Okay. I had to go and change something. I don't think I disclosed this to you guys, but the mods that I use in this game, the main one I do, actually, we'll just go to the title screen. I can show you guys the mods that I use, so it makes more sense. Not the DLC browser. As you guys can tell, they changed the entire UI on that as well. So these are the mods that I have active. So the main one that I use for my realistic economy is, where is it? I went past it. I know for a fact I did. Is this GDC Logistics, the realistic economy mod, the classic version. However, I don't condone this for you guys if I don't share the information that I do, the stuff that I edit. But I did edit some of the dev files in there to suit my own, based upon my real life experience, as far as some of the things that I know firsthand from those who drive CDL that I know, and then also my experience. So some of the things I change is like the police fines and stuff like that, because I know firsthand what those are as far as my state and now it changes from state to state, so it might be different in each. Well, I know for a fact it's different in each state, but I changed that. I changed also how the profile is set up, because it seems like the mod is set up. The mod seems to be more tailored to buying your truck right away and having that bank loan, and I don't want that per se. I want to actually have to earn it. So I have some files that I edited that I keep. I basically copy the files, edit them to suit my needs, and then put them back in the mod folder. So it's still on Steam. It still gets updated every time the game updates. I just have to go in and change those to fit my needs. I'm not going to show you guys how to do that by any means, because that's disrespecting the mod author, and I don't want to do that at all. But that's just what I use in order to get the profile to where I want it to be. We do have a skill point, so I think we're going to go into, we have just in time, we're going to long distance, so we can drive up to 400 miles. Then here is where we got this new UI, so it's kind of unique. We got the company branding, which we can change on the fly, which is actually, you can change company name now too. Enclave Inc. If you guys don't catch that reference, you're not a Fallout fan by any chance. I am, so that explains that. Then you got your garage manager as well, which is kind of cool. You got that down here, so you can see a hire driver for your trucks. So I can hire a driver, but I don't have any trucks for them. So it's actually really cool though. So, and then you got this as well. Skills, that's our skills. Just overall, a major difference with the UI change. I was kind of playing on my other profile, the one I do convoys with, just kind of messing around and seeing how the update is, and it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's not bad. I actually really like it. Anyway, enough jibber-jabbing. Let's go ahead. Oh, man, I think I did not do that right. Okay, I'll be right back. Again. Okay, we're back again. I had to go edit the map one that I also changed. So, again, I'm not gonna show you guys how I do that. Like I said, I edit them to fit my needs based upon how I want the game to be played. You guys will see the edit that I just made as soon as we load in the game here. Meanwhile, I'm also looking at some stuff that has been updated and some announcements to let you guys know about that as well. So we go into a job market. You guys can see this. This is what I changed. This is the way I had it before, and that's the way I wanted it now. So, what job did we do last? Delivery log. We did Socorro, New Mexico. So that's where we're at. Okay. We're going to start off in Socorro. Actually, let's do a daytime run. So we're going to go to services, truck dealers. We're going to visit Kenworth, because that's going to put us to 8 o'clock in the morning. Not going to buy a truck. Don't have the money. And there we go, 8:15 in the morning. Cool. Now we go back to New Mexico, and we only got one load to go into Holbrook, Arizona. Let's take it. It's going to be in a Peterbilt, 18 speed, so we already know that. So let's go ahead and change it into an 18 speed in our controls. We hit 8 shifter. We're in a 13 speed setup, so let's change that to 18. Okay. We don't have our own truck, so that's why we're taking this truck. Let's do it. All right, fire it up. This will be the first time using everything with the new setup here, so that's kind of neat. A couple things I wanted to go over. Let's hit the lights. That came out as far as the SCS software is announced. Just looking at my phone because that's the only way I can really do this. So, since my last live stream of this, they did their on the road well, actually, even before then, they did the Nordic Horizons trailer for ATS 2, which is kind of cool. The farm machinery got an update. Let's see what else. They did another on the road episode for a truck show. 1.56 came out officially. I remember playing the open beta. They did a SES on the road on Tira Trucking Academy, which was actually pretty cool. I watched that. They visited Ford. They released that. So they actually did some stuff for the, I forgot what it's called, Road Trip DLC that's coming out. 2 weeks ago, they did Krone equipment. They released the Krone equipment. They teased the UK rework, which is now officially announced for ATS 2. They talked about coming to consoles. They also did a on the road touring a Scania coach bus for ETS 2. SES on the road, the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Apparently I didn't watch that one. I need to watch that. 9 days ago, time of recording, they released the DAF XF electric truck. And then you have the Witches of Breckenridge event that came out a week ago, and 2 days ago, from the time of recording, they just released gameplay footage of Louisiana. So that is where we're at the time of recording this video. We don't need our lights on, it's 8 a.m. So, oh, I gotta make some adjustments here. Alright. I gotta adjust this stuff. Oh. Forgot how I do this. There we go. There it is. I knew it was one of the buttons. So I'm gonna sit back here. FOV is gonna go to about 75, so I actually need to move up. Tilt, pan, I think that's all good. Our mirrors need to get adjusted. That should be good. The convex should be good. Right mirror needs to be brought in, and I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and haul. So while we are trucking here, I will be doing, I'll be listening to some music on my own, so I'm going to be muting my mic. I'll throw in some driving music for you guys that is copyright free, so that way you guys can enjoy some music instead of just listening to truck. I might do an alternate between the two, but that's pretty much it. Other than moving and getting everything set up and everything in place and working, that's kind of just been how everything has been going so far. Missed that double clutch there. I've mentioned this before, the game doesn't really, I mean, you can double clutch, which is what I'm doing, but the game is a little finicky. It doesn't act as a true double clutch. Even if you put off the synchronization in the game using the console, it still doesn't work the way it should. So you kind of have to just do it. Yeah, I don't know what else to really do that. I also have this truck physics mod that I tried out last time that I am still using, and will continue to use that one. It's based upon how that went. I really enjoyed it, so we're gonna keep that in, especially for driving manual. That car's new. Man, that's a lot of traffic here. Okay, looks new too. Might be old though. Some of these cars look new. There we go. A little high in the RPMs. What is our gross? We're at 43. So we're probably grossing around 75,000. That'd be my assumption. also seeing a bunch of comments on some of my videos for American Truck Simulator asking how I look around. So I mentioned this before in other videos, but the reason, or the way I look around is using a head tracker called Track IR. It is a, right now I'm wearing a baseball cap, but it's a sensor that goes on top of my monitor. I missed that one. And then I wear a, well, it's a camera, like IR sensor camera, IR camera that sits on top of my monitor, and then I wear a IR, I don't know what you call it, tracker, I don't know, but that sits on a baseball cap, and then you can look freely around, left, right, up, down. I can tilt my head to the side. I found out how to unlock that thanks to looking in the control files, so I can actually tilt my head to the side, which is kind of neat. Normally the game doesn't allow you to do that, so I thought that was kind of neat to be able to figure that out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the ride. I'm going to mute my mic, listen to some music, and I'll see you when we get close.
survive, I'll probably try again. Sometimes all those eyes want you to give it up, up, up. Don't keep me waiting. Someday every card you got is not enough, up, up. Through the bars and past my sins, magnolia bushes blowing in the wind, holes busting through that door. My brother on a lawman's favorite horse. He said as long as you're alive, should we ride? Sometimes all those eyes want you to give it up, up, up. Don't keep me waiting. Someday every card you got is not enough, up, up. Don't keep me waiting. How many dead eyes in a western town? How many bullets in the chamber now? Sometimes the world don't know, they wake it up, up, up. Don't keep me waiting. Don't keep me waiting. Don't keep me waiting. Sometimes you leave a few too many traces on the trail. Cavalry comes calling and it's here in my gates. You find out what you made of when you're shooting in the dark. And everything you love is getting lost or torn apart. Sometimes all those eyes want you to give it up, up, up. Don't keep me waiting. Someday every card you got is not enough, up, up. Don't keep me waiting. How many dead eyes in a western town? How many bullets in the chamber now? Sometimes the world don't know, they wake it up, up, up. Don't keep me waiting. Don't keep me waiting. Don't keep me
Alright, getting close to the stop here. Got about 20 miles left of our trip. I'm going to start slowing down here. We are in Holbrook, Arizona. Coming up here on the left, coastline mining. Gotta turn on our four ways because we were stopping. After we figure out where they want it. Over the side of the scale. That's right. Needed to cut that wider. Well, we're still in. Not sure where they want it. Looks like it might be up there. I stalled it. Alright. Yeah, it's right up there on the right. Tricky reverse here. Ready to go straight back. Watch that barrier right there. A bit more. Kind of a tricky spot. It's right up against the fence here. We gotta get that trailer to turn, and I'm not having the best of luck with that. Get through sooner. And it's rough because it's on this curve. But I think we're getting it now. Gotta watch that right side. Getting it. Nope. That's right, we can straighten out a little bit. Not if I stall it. Alright. We're on a hill too, that's not helping. It's not working. Yeah. Damn. This truck doesn't have enough horsepower to get it up in reverse. Not good. Let's see, it's not moving. I use my trailer brake here. Yeah, I'm just spinning my wheels. Yeah. This is a pain in the ass. See it. I'm getting frustrated. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting frustrated with this. It's not going over far enough. And I can't just make slight adjustments. I have to pull all the way forward in order to even adjust it, because it's not enough power to get this trailer up there in reverse from a dead stop. Maybe this will get it. Yeah, we're looking good, looking better. Okay, might actually get it this time. We got it. Whew. Yeah. I don't like that spot at all. Least favorite spot. Alright, go ahead, disconnect trailer. There we are. Alright, let's do one more. One more. All right, I was apparently just talking to myself, so gotta love it. So we're gonna be in a Mack. We're gonna be hauling some hops. We already got everything done as far as our checking everything out. Over here, I was looking at the map, and I believe this is the Four Corners because you have Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona, and I've never seen this before. So I'm guessing that is the landmarker. So we're gonna take a trip up there, make a little detour, and yeah, see what it's about. So we're in a Mack, we're in automatic. Got everything checked out real quick. I need to make a slight adjustment here to my lighting system. See if that'll be better. That looks better. Okay. I had to just adjust that. There we go. I'll leave those on. Alright. I don't need the clutch. What am I doing? This way. One second. Need to look at something here. I apologize for this. I think that's good. I don't know. No, it's not good. Yeah, it's oops, pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that. I'm gonna edit most of that out just because that was kind of obnoxious. Down this dirt road, I guess. Took a shortcut. So we got 237 miles, 4 hours, 37 minutes to get there. Since we get on the highway, I'm going to turn on some more music for you guys as I listen to my own music. Unfortunately, I can't let you guys listen to it because it's all copyrighted music. But it is what it is. I'll throw on some copyright-free music for you. Get up to a little detour spot. Come back on. All right. See you guys in a bit.
truck stop knows my name. Through the candle in the midnight oil lit up the honky-tonk highway. I see the sun come up, cause I ain't been to bed. Gonna have my name cut into a stone when I lay my head. No rest for the wicked, at least for a few 100 miles. I'm running wild, riding lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. But I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild, I'm running wild. Always been a runner, never been one for settling down. Spent my life in the backwoods looking for ways out of a one-horse town. I found a 6-string ticket and jumped that westbound train. Now I only slowed down long enough to stand up on that stage. Cloud 9 is a cloud of dust for the next 1,000 miles. I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. But I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild, yeah, I'm running wild. Mama, I'm running wild, yeah, I'm running wild. I'm running with the devil, rolling down the road, riding on the storm, living like I'm dying slow. Headlights in the fast lane is my home away from home. If there's light after this tunnel, I'm gonna be the first to know. No slowing down, no looking back, no staying for a while. I'm pedal down and right on track, I'm ready for this ride. I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire. Rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried. And I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet child. I'm running wild, I'm running wild, yeah, I'm running wild, oh, I'm running wild, I'm running wild.
All right, made it just in time for the sun sets. Oh, look at that sunset! Actually, that's actually really pretty. So I've actually never visited this in game. I don't remember seeing it before either. Let's go ahead and check it out, because that looks like it right there. I got an achievement. Neat. My speaker can't be there. No, I'll just turn it off. Alright, kill the truck. Let's watch. That's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna need to do something real quick because I just realized it. Whoa! See that? That witch was running around. There we go. That way, when I press that, I just have to press it once, and then I can press it again. Alright, fire the truck up. And let's roll out. That's actually pretty cool. I like that they put that in there. Ooh, can I do a U-turn? It'd be tight. But I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. So, just got a little bit left of my trip. I have a little bit of damage to the truck because I was messing around trying to move my speaker a little bit closer because I play with headphones on and it's a little hard to hear anything because they're noise canceling headphones, so I have to have a little speaker to play my music so that way you guys don't hear it, so I don't get copyrighted strike, or I get a copyright strike on YouTube. Check. 70 miles, not bad. Turn up here. Kind of hit that a little soon. That's alright. There we go. Now we're at nighttime. That's the scale. Oh, they're gonna give us a red. Alright. Pull under here. Might as well see what we weigh. 48. 739. Yeah, we're pretty late. off, but it's alright. We're just going slow enough. We were going fast enough. And that's right, this truck paid us back for that. I think it's pronounced. Don't quote me on that, though. Yellow, red, green arrow. There we go. How do I have a green arrow and they're going? I'm confused. That's not really a protected turn if it's not if they're allowed to go. Whatever. Broken traffic light there. Pulling into S crops. looks like we're backing in over there on the right. So go ahead and turn on our four ways. Back straight up. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Go ahead, disconnect trailer. Alright, we leveled up. Level 5 now. Perfect. So let's do... Let's do another in long distance. And I don't think we unlocked the loan yet. We can lock trailers though, but I don't think, nope, we don't got the bank yet. So we still got to drive a little bit more, make some more deliveries. Because I think we've only done like what? 14 deliveries. So we need a little bit more under our belt. It's fine. It's a slow burn. Slow burn. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to stay tuned for that live stream coming out on Thursday, October 30th of the Witches of Breckenridge World of Trucks event. I will be doing both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2 in that live stream. So be sure to stay tuned for that. We're probably going to do like an even 50-50 split. Well, maybe not. Let's actually look. I think you need 15 deliveries. So we'll probably start in Euro Truck Simulator and then go to American Truck Simulator to finish it off. So we're going to do both. Actually, no, let's start in American Truck and then go to Euro Truck. That's what we'll do. And then we can buy a trailer too, which is cool. That's what we're going to do on the 30th, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Also, be sure to drop a like if you have not already and you enjoyed this video. And subscribe because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. At the time of recording this video, we have passed 900 subscribers. And we only need less than 100 to go before the unlock monetization on the channel, which is a huge milestone for anybody on YouTube, because that's when you start getting, essentially, you can actually start making money on YouTube. I'll be fully transparent. That's been the biggest benchmark with that. So be sure to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. I don't do just trucking. I do a lot of other games, as you guys probably see on the channel. I got more games coming. I got a lot of stuff I want to do, and unfortunately just not a whole lot of time to do it. I still work full time, so this is just a hobby for me, but it'd be nice to be able to get a lot of those projects in that I want to do. I even have projects that I started and I got to get back to. It'll be a fun year though. But now that we got everything settled in the new place, I should be doing more videos and also more live streams. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I usually post on my channel when that'll happen. And then I also will be posting more in my Discord. If you guys are looking at joining my Discord, the link is in the description of my channel bio. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys down the road in the next video.